It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll get to see the Eagles' creative quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Eagles and the Panthers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their second-year quarterback now, the number 1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. Fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a
finds through, and now a crease. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Moore, the man in motion. Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he is going to lose yardage here. So still 14 yards to go. Second down. They'll throw again. Young. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Xavier Legette, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to throw. Jones. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. That one a first down pickup of 8. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Adam Thielen, he gets set to go again with the rest of this offense. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased him, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 3rd and 10. Moore, the motion man. Young working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Thomas. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around. And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Young to throw it. To the right side, and he's got more complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Moore, the motion man right. Now here's Young. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. And this one is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Jones. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Throwing, Jones. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. There's a short one caught by Uzama. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw again. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll look to throw again. It's caught. Smith. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are once again back in front. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Off the play fake, Young. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina. David Moore. 73 yards. And the Panthers have yet again retaken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 17-14. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Thomas brings it in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
The production sensational here early on. That last catch going to put him up over 100 yards receiving already in this first half of play. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Jones forced out to his left. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 44 yards.
And the Eagles have moved out in front. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2 yards to go, second down.
Young to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Young is set to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Again, it's Young. That is caught by Thielen. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Young from the shotgun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. In that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jones. He's got Smith here. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it's second down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Jones now throwing on 4th down.
Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Young.
He's got the connection to Moore.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Looking to throw, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Young.
He'll fire deep, looking for more.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
So we've hit
all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The home team's offense and running back Saquon Barkley. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Flushed out right. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go, shot.
Looking to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Buying time to his left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Barkley, inside handoff. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
60 Bobcats, Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
Operating from the gun. Jones, flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 8 yards out. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Young working out of the gun. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now Jones. That would complete downfield to Thomas. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 48 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second and 6. Young off the play fake. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down. Now Young. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, set. Set up.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Young. Touchdown, Panthers. Isaiah Likely. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And able to get this out to the 25. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Throwing Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. They shakes him off. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll run for it with Barkley, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Young. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Young now from the 50. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Got a man. That's Leggett.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Young now. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now Young. Again, he finds Moore. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touch. Carolina. David Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the option right, it's Jones.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. It's their quarterback. 28 yards.
And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. And this is going to be intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now here's Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Inside the 20.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Jones will try and run with it.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Elliott good with a PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw, Young.
That one complete to Ligon.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Young.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Young to throw it. That is caught. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. Again, it's Young.
That one complete to Ligon.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Young.
A quick throw there is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing, Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Eagles offense and their big play wideout getting home.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Second and 11 now.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
A CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping.
He's got a man complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 33 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
And that touchdown is going to put him in a class all by himself. His 6th receiving touchdown in this one. The most by one player in one game in the history of the National Football League.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2. They don't get it. And they're not able to complete it. Now just 6 seconds remain. Time for 1, maybe 2 more plays.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Eagles, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew.